Turkey and Iraq just signed a new huge deal that will have Iraq exporting about 750,000 barrels of oil per day to the Ceyhan terminal in Turkey. Right now, just about 100,000 barrels of oil are being pushed per day through the pipeline, but that pipeline can actually carry circa of 1.5 million barrels per day. This is a huge new deal that signals two things. First, well, the disruptions that the war in Iran are provoking the energy sector, especially in the oil sector, are very huge. And then they are tipping some countries over to sign new deals and seek new allies, new commercial partners, which is the case of Iraq and Turkey. And the fact that Iraq, which of course had a long-standing agreement with Turkey regarding its oil exports, but this is a new thing because about 80% of Iraq's oil exports have been lost due to the closing of the Strait of Hormuz. And now they are turning over north. They're turning to their Turkish neighbors. And what does that mean in fact? Well, that means that Turkey's leverage is really, really huge. Let's take a look at some of these numbers. Well, before the war, before the beginning of the year, back in February, Iraq made about $6 billion in revenues, which dropped to $2 billion in revenue due to the close of the Straits of Hormuz. So instead of going south to Saudi Arabia and still risking losing its oil shipments, Iraq turned north. Well, and isn't that interesting? Because right now, with this new deal, regardless if they end up getting 1.5 million barrels per day, the Ceyhan terminal in Turkey is the terminal point of two big pipelines, which one of them, in fact, is actually a huge lifeline for energy in Europe, which is the BTC pipeline, which is part of the East-West energy corridor. So a good deal of Europe's and the West energy as a whole is in Turkey, which is, as everybody knows, a non-aligned country. And the movements that are going on right now in the not only in the Arabian plains, but actually also in the Levant, in the region of the Levant, are huge because you have Turkey signing this new huge deal with Iraq, which has historic relations with Washington. So getting a new deal with Turkey means something. You have the talks between Ankara and Riyadh. That means between Turkey and the government of the Saudi Kingdom to reestablish the Hejaz railway, which is historically a huge economic corridor and goes through the Levant. And then you have the recent petition in Jordan to have the U.S. troops stationed there to leave, go back to America, and having Jordan to end its military alliance with the U.S. And you have improved relationship between Turkey and Egypt. And if you remember, Egypt and Israel have a very tenuous, a very contentious relationship because Egypt is simply a big military power. Well, yes, of course, Israel has beat Egypt once, but historically, whenever Egypt, puts its fingers on military matters or enhances its influence over the Levant, Israel complains about Egyptian hegemony or that they are trying to establish some sort of hegemony over the region. So these are huge, huge, huge developments in the geopolitics of the region, which are not frontally or directly related to the war in Iran, but they are side effects, they are second order effects of this war that is still bringing about huge, huge changes in geopolitics and geoeconomics. And if you want to read a more thorough and longer analysis on this situation, and especially on this deal between Turkey and Iraq, I recommend you to go over to my Substack newsletter, the Prince's Report, which is a newsletter of my consulting company, VF Bruno Advisory. The link is in the description. In fact, it's not in the comments, it's in the description, and I wait to see you signing up to the newsletter.